Let me tell y'all something. Uh, got me a little gig today, so I'm gonna go to work in a little bit. I want to tell y'all something, y'all from the street, male or female. Listen, when this is over, or if you can do it now, heal, because y'all all probably got that old gene, and I'm learning something about releasing furniture. I just learned something new, and it ain't good. I learned that when you release furniture, especially if you're a big dog, you might well say we big dog. He who is least over here is greater over there. They possibly be killing this. It could possibly, I ain't gonna say they're gonna kill it, but it goes to a bank or it goes to a store sometime, and it be hell basically. I ain't gonna say they're gonna kill it, but it be hell. And it's like you lose it. But I think I'm trying to figure that out now. No, we were manipulated in there. We were manipulated in there. This tree, yeah. We ain't supposed to be in these games. We just didn't know it. I mean, especially those of y'all who got jobs in it. You from this tree, you better off just living the tough life. No offense to that. He who is less over here is great over there. You better off just living that tough life, getting you a man, y'all love each other and working it out, getting through it the best way you can, because listen to what I'm finna tell everybody. That's why I think about y'all. I know y'all be tapping in and you hear me say cuss you out, fuss you out. Well, I'm working on that. I am from purgatory. That's the most I do though. You know, they probably even tape stuff every time I lash out and they make it look like I'm keep lashing out. I'm like, whatever. I probably would do it like what, once a year? Once every 2 years or something like that? I don't do that. And this guy every right. It's build up. When you go so long without being fed the proper food, you go so long without getting the proper water, nutritions that you need. Is it nutrition? Nourishing, or something like that, whatever. You go so long without getting that stuff. It's been years. You ain't had no companion. You ain't had no physical body for, I mean, I got enough though. I ain't lying, I got God. God keep me counting. God be tripping me out. God trips me up. Make me stumble in a good way. Almost like he play. He a big kid. He tripped me up. He'll tell me something. I'm gonna tell y'all, God play too much sometimes. I mean, in a good way. It's to heal you. And I ain't saying that in no bad way. I know y'all like, oh, you shouldn't say that about God. That ain't what I'm saying. It's like a father and son thing. And he gotta do it that way. God would be like, I'm gonna tell you why, and you're gonna get it. God would trip me up. And just to see how I react with my emissions. That's important for y'all to know that out there. In other words, you'll get information, especially if you're a conduit, but even if you're not a conduit, you'll get information. You can go to a bank, something could say you ain't qualified or whatever. And that might be temporary. And you just snap. You just snap. Not externally, but internally. That's your mission. Internally, you just balling. That's what you need to calm down. Like when you get to that, when it make you feel some type of way, immediately you know your emissions done release. That's what God be working on. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So it's important that he trip you up to try to get you to your better self, your higher self. But watch this though. Y'all from my tree, y'all got the old gene. A lot of y'all got the old gene. A lot of y'all got the old gene. And a lot of y'all are forced to be reckoned with. If you on this tree, all y'all girls, all y'all Um, Equator Popularity Squad. My little bushy brow greasy head Muppet. Muppet baby. My little bushy brow greasy head Muppet baby. Where you at, y'all? I ain't heard nothing from you. You hiding in the background, but your little squad be everywhere. But Equator Popularity. I was hoping I got to meet you. I will. But of course you know the rest of them that I always talk about. But y'all got the OG. Now this is gonna bust y'all ears. Cause one of y'all, I don't know if they in the group or not. I really don't know these people, and I don't want to say their name on here. But one of y'all lost a lot. Y'all lost so much. They calling you a human over there on the other side. You were like one of the most powerful ones or something like that amongst everybody. But I think you done settled down or something like that now. You don't really do much. But you done lost a lot of essential. I could be wrong, because the information I'm getting could be off now. And I'm going to tell y'all how we all need to chill out with all this. When this is over, we need to heal from all this. Because somehow, when we lose furniture, the best way for me to explain it, it's like you might lose Job furniture in the Bible. You might lose Joseph. You might lose Matthew. You might lose Akashic furniture. You might lose these furniture. You ain't getting them back. And you might say, oh, I'm going to get this furniture because they look like this. Don't do that. The best furniture is what you can't see. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, when I heard this person right here, and this person pretty much got what they want and got in, it's like they finally got what they wanted. But we look into their energy, they're human. They were like one of the strongest angels out here. They're a whole human. It's like they got rid of everything. Didn't even realize it. Well, the good thing is they still got their soul because they're human. But they lost everything else. So I'm telling y'all, be careful out there. I'm just now studying that. That's what furniture is. That's what furniture is. And it's like y'all, the other one, Bushy Brow, you might not be on my side neither because you probably got caught up in that little, well, I'm going to be real with you. When it comes to you and that flame, both of y'all flame to me. It don't matter, because we cut from the same cloth. You attack me, you attack yourself. I guess you know that by now. So you should be protecting me more than anything. That's why I never say nothing about you outside. I call you Bushy Brow. I like that you're Bushy Brow. You trim them down, I think. Why you do that? I thought they were cute. That's just like my purple lip monster. I like her lips. But, you know, I guess y'all hear somebody say something about you getting insecure or something. I don't care nothing about that. Because whatever somebody says something bad about you, about they like it and they want it for themselves. But, anyway, to my tree. But I know y'all sneaking in and you hear me talk junk. Well, you know, you better be tough like my grandma, because she a lot tougher than me. My grandma say stuff to me, break me down. And my grandma, last word my grandma said to me still break my heart to this day. And she said, you ain't nothing but a tool. My grandma went out here like a gangster, bro. My grandma was, hey, yo, boy. My God. I was complaining to my grandma, why you do me like this? Why you do me like that? You treat me bad. I'm the only one love you. I'm the only one took care of you. I ain't say it like that. But I always visit with her and stuff. Didn't nobody else visit you. Didn't nobody come see you like that. And yeah, I'm waiting on her to say, cry and say this, say that. My grandma was like, you ain't nothing but a tool. That was raw. That was raw. My God. And my grandpa was the same way. But they were the only friends I got. They were real though. they were real. I had a dream about her. I seen her. My dream pretty much real though. You know, I'm on the other side. And I was going to the portal where she was. And I handed her a wrench and I disappeared. I handed her a wrench and I disappeared. But like a wrench you work on cars with or anything. But yeah, y'all, I found out that furniture is like ancient ruins, like ancient stuff. They ain't ruins though, they ancient and still alive. Like whoever built the pyramid, the information to build the pyramid, the Akashic record, all that, they in this tree. So if you want to even think about gathering that stuff, you're gonna have to heal, especially sexually, especially. So that's just some little advice. Maybe I don't even know if that worked. I'm just trying to figure it out now. Like how you get your own frequency. Because when they get to taking essentials and frequencies, when they get to taking frequency, they put it in the midst of a whole lot of other frequencies in the universe, not in Earth, in the universe. Your chances of getting your frequency back is slim to none. God will have to get it back for you. And you gotta prove yourself to God to get that back. And it's like, for me, it was like, well, how you lose them, son? Sinning. All right, then. You might get it back, you might not. I just wanted to say that, man, because y'all gotta understand how precious y'all is. How important y'all are. I might say the things I say, but I only say that to help you build your character and to build a stronger version of yourself, because I know how this tree could be. I probably never meet y'all. I never met y'all anyway. But still, I do care. And I'm not going to apologize to you for being in the company of my home. I didn't know you was here watching me. So you deserve what I said about you. It just is what it is. But, you know, I do care. We all from the same tree. Just take care of yourselves, I tell y'all. But I just found this out. If I'm right about the trees, if I'm right about the furniture, we all, this tree, man, we gotta be, you gonna be upset, sad, scared, mad, everything. Cause somebody judged us. Somebody got us good. How did they get us? With the world materials, with the world precious, with the world, whatever the world got to offer, and it wasn't worth it. Everything that's in this tree value more than what the world got to offer. Somebody came to this tree on purpose, and they dismantled us. Think about it. It's probably things you probably got and gained. You like, I like my other stuff better, you know? I do that. I like this better, I like that better. It ain't working. You know what else I learned too? One thing I love about this game is that it showed me no matter what you saying, it's the same rules apply. It don't matter if it's sex, it don't matter if it's fornication, it don't matter if it's drugs, it don't matter, whatever you do to your body, the same rules apply. I'm pretty sure, like, when you do something to your body, you open up a portal, and they're gonna take frequencies from it. So that would mean if we heal, we're gonna gain back. That's why it's good to heal wholeheartedly. Because when you heal wholeheartedly, God is able to shut you down God able to lock you out. God told me that. I said, well, God, how can you stop people from getting frequent? When that done, they call it the trade market. When that's done, I'll lock you down when you got everything you need back in you. So how can we get everything we need back in us? 15-15. If I stop sinning, I know everybody gonna be like, oh man, go on, man. Y'all go on. Let me tell you something out there, whoever keeps saying that. I hear you, bro. I was in the street and I still live with morality and dignity. And you know what happened to me on them streets? I wound up getting my money. I wound up never going to jail for no drugs, never getting caught up for no drugs. But I was one of the hottest things out there smoking. I had the drugs, but I never got caught up with it. I was a dominant person on the street, but I kept a very low key. I got my money. I was able to build studios. Like I said on my lecture, I was able to invest in myself. So it worked out for me, and I'm telling you, it's gonna work out for everybody else. Just because you are forced, see, a lot of y'all out there, you getting in the street because you want to be cool because to say you was in the street. Back when we were getting in the street, we got in the street because we had to get in the street, because we had to eat. We had reason to be in the streets. We didn't want to be in the streets. We had to be in the streets if we wanted to eat. That's a huge difference. That's a big difference. A huge difference. So we got in the streets to win. We didn't get in the streets and I got shot 5-7 times. Oh, you did? I went to jail. I went to prison 12 years. You did? Get all the women that you got shot up and went to prison. I guess that's why I ain't got no women, because I ain't get shot up and I ain't go to prison. I went to the streets to win. And don't get me wrong, I lost my ass in the end, but it wasn't because of nothing that you would think. It was because of fake love, family members and all. And you might not even think that's real, and that's fine too. But I think it's real. I went out there to win, I won. You know what I'm saying? And people could come to me and get advice on how they should do things that were bigger plugs than I was, and they won. A lot of people in the groups that we dealt with that was grouped up with plugs, every last one of them plugs retired. They won. Did nobody get no prison time.